The time is now 5:07 a.m. on your Friday morning, somewhere over the rainbow. In beautiful Macon-Bibb County yesterday, the fiance and I, we saw it while we were going to Kroger, and I mean, from North Macon to West Macon, Caitlin. Take a look at Alex's screen. It was absolutely beautiful.
There were some of those in Houston County, too.
Yeah, we got a lot of pictures out of Bonaire in and around Warner Robins and Macon yesterday. And Macon's was actually a double rainbow for a period of time.
Double
the fun.
Yeah, so this is Jessica Owen sent us this picture from the 13 WMAZ Weather Network. This is at the Children's Hospital there. In fact, actually, now that I'm looking at it a little bit closer, you can kind of faintly see the second rainbow in this picture as well. It would be up above the main one here. Check this out. It would be right about here. You see that arching right there. So that's technically a double rainbow from the Children's Hospital. Thanks for sending in your picture, Jessica. We're taking a live look across downtown this morning at Hotel 45. 73, a popular number on the board here in Macon. Warner Robins, 75 in Milledgeville right now. We've got 73 in Byron, 72 in Fort Valley, 74 in Irwinton, and 74 in Gray this morning. More mid-70s down to the south as we get this Friday started, and the wind still coming in off the Gulf of Mexico, which means we're still somewhat of a humid morning. That is not translating into any rainfall right now, but as we head later into the morning hours and certainly into the afternoon, that will be the case. So let's check it out here on Future View as we head into the morning hours. Again, developing some showers down to the south, and again, like we've talked about days previous, I know this is showing green, but we're going to quickly get those yellows and reds in there because we've got a lot of moisture in the atmosphere to work with. And here we are about 5 p.m., scattered showers and storms, and then that's going to last on into the evening tonight. So I know we have some football scrimmages tonight, say in Perry and in Jones County. Some heavy downpours and lightning will be possible in the area, so something to be mindful of. Of course, if lightning strikes within 10 to 12 miles, that will put a halt on the game, at least for the time being, for about 30 minutes. Then into tomorrow, this is when things begin to change. Notice our winds coming in now from the north and from the Carolinas at that. Through the day on Saturday, maybe an isolated shower here or there, but the general trend is going to be a much drier day, and even more so on Sunday, starting the day off in the upper 60s with only 1 or 2 showers to go around for the last day of the weekend. Then into Monday, the heat and humidity makes a comeback. After all, it is still summertime here in central Georgia. That'll last through the week as well. You can see an unsettled pattern here in central Georgia. So while it's going to be drier for the weekend, we're talking about a 20 to 10% chance of rain on Saturday and Sunday. We are going to bump that back up to 30% by the time we get to Monday and Tuesday. Now here's what I'm talking about in terms of the humidity. We've been seeing dew points in the 70s for the past several days. If I play this all the way through to Sunday, you'll see we work our way back down into the upper 60s. But notice how close we are to, say, Birmingham at 59, Charleston at 65. So our air is going to be drier, not necessarily very dry, but drier than we've seen the past few days. And with temperatures in the 80s, it's going to feel a lot nicer than it had the past few weeks. Here we go into the day. Today, temperatures into the 80s fairly quickly. A high temperature right around 87, a 60% chance of rain. Here comes the front. Sunrise is at 6:56 this morning. And here's your weekend forecast. 88 tomorrow, 90 on Sunday with lower humidity. Then into next week, the humidity makes a comeback. The rain chances return with a 30% chance of rain Monday through about Thursday, and that will probably last into next weekend as well.